tuning in to the Better Radio.
We are your favorite radio hosts,
DJ Mo Better, aka Mr. Mato.
Your girl Lady B buzzing in your ear.
I'm your boy T-Shine, shining my light 24/7, 365.
I have some very special guests in the building. Yes. And Lady B, I'm just gonna tell you, this is one of my favorite groups in the world right now. Now, introduce yourself to the world individually.
Well, I'm J to the R. Y'all already know what it is. If you don't know, now you know.
I'm free. It's just simple as that.
What's going on with your boy King David?
Okay. Now, how did you all meet?
Oh, you want to shoot?
Well, me and JR, or me, J to the R, are brother and sister. Come from the same mom and same daddy. And Dave, King Dave, is our adopted brother. We took him on some years back, but it's been family. And we actually met Dave at World Changers Tabernacle, where we all go to church at. And we all grew up and matured into young adulthood together. Yeah. Yeah.
So as a group, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys, you face the good, the bad, and the ugly, everything that's going on in this industry. But it seems like you guys are pretty close. How long have y'all been together?
I want to say about 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long journey for real.
Yes.
I mean, this is like a marriage. Ike and Tina to style. You know, we've stuck it through. So we've been about 6-7 years.
So in that 6-7 years, how did you develop the name TJG? Where did it come from?
Let me get that.
Yeah.
That was actually given. That was given from our mother. I'm gonna say all our mothers. She actually came up with that, and it really was just to specify what our generation was, and then we just grew into the name. So she, you know, claimed that she was the Moses generation, which was, you know, the seasoned saints.
Right.
That we were the Joshua generation, and you know, it just kind of grew on us. The Joshua generation. Then, you know, it's easy to say TJG. You know.
Because people say all
Take
types
them
of
to the
stuff.
promised land.
TJG, y'all. TIC.
Not the JR generation.
Crazy
Not
sexy cool.
TDC.
Now, you guys have your individual name too. How did you come up with your individual names along with just the whole thing?
King David?
King David, obviously, you know, people recognize King David from the Bible, but David is my real name. I just put King in the front of it. One, you know, just like King David, he was definitely inspired to write, you know, just about God, his life and struggles, and I just, you know, did the same, you know, when I wrote about things I was going through and wrote about my relationships with God and people and just, you know, how did it all come together. So that's how that came about.
That was King David, y'all.
And Free came about because people have been calling me Free for a long time. My name, I don't have no warrants or nothing, but my government name is Farisha. And so people, I think, since high school, middle school, have been calling me Free. So it's just something that, you know,
Long before TJG.
Long before TJG, it's been Free. But since TJG, it's been just my claim, you know, I'm free. You know, just going through different things and different situations. You know, it's like kind of like writing the vision, making it plain. Every time somebody calls me Free, it makes me even more free.
So you got like multiple other names that people
I have
call you
multiple
too, right?
names. You know, I some people are a jack of many trades. I'm a, you know, person with many names. JR gotta be extra. You gotta take a sip of water.
I know, J to the R, it's really difficult to explain this situation.
Break this down.
But I guess we got time. All y'all listening.
Preacher.
Yeah, well. No, on a serious note, JR is my name. Junior is what I was called growing up.
What's your government name?
And
Personal.
You gotta explain the Junior.
I gotta say, well, I'm named after my father.
What your father's name is?
I'm named after my father.
Okay, let's just say this. My name is Marisha. Take that A off, and that's his name. Okay?
Yeah.
How you pronounce that? Barish.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Y'all really getting personal. But no, on the real note, J to R just it stemmed from Junior, and I just, you know, wanted to throw a little uniqueness in it. And I put a little acronym with it. So, you know, if you go check the album out, J to the R, Justify to the Righteous.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
That's called thinking, y'all.
I'm very proud of that.
He ain't Junior no more.
My baby brother no more growing up on me.
Just give it time, world's
That's
gonna
what's
grow
up.
on y'all before you know it.
Say that again. Say
J
that
to the R, Justify to the Righteous, man.
That's what's up.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I love that.
So enjoy that.
I love that. Now being in a group, you know, everybody has their different personalities. What's one interesting thing that people don't know about you all?
That JR is Papa Joe. Let me explain that.
Break
And
that
David, we're gonna share the mic this way because we both agree on that. Sure. JR is like the Joe Jackson to the Jackson 5. That's what he is to me.
belt and everything.
Huh?
Belt and everything.
No, not the belt.
Okay.
But you
I
know,
should.
he should. If he thought he could get away with it, he probably would. But you know, he just is very particular about certain things, and so he does have his Papa Joe style. You know, me and David are creative in our own right, ain't we, David? Yeah. But sometimes JR has a vision. Sometimes it's a lot more elaborate than what me and Dave can come up with, and so he. Well, like I'm a singer. I've been singing since I was 7. When I'm 31, right? So I know Ricky. But he has a certain way I have to sing it, and then it takes a minute for me to convince him that I got this. You know,
How does that work?
Huh?
How does that work with him telling you how to sing?
I just do what I'm gonna do anyway. And then he go, yeah, that's about good.
What you want to do is you want to turn on any Ike and Tina movie that there's out there. Similar without the domestic violence part.
Right.
Me and Junior have been working together since we were kids. So we've mastered, you know, working in
Coexisting.
coexisting.
So being
Respecting
siblings,
each other's craft.
does that does it like, do you want to hit them sometimes? Y'all siblings, you know, brother and sister, real life,
I
right?
say most times.
Yeah. For real. But one thing our mom taught us that we do for each other as well as Dave is respect each other.
Right.
We all have differences of opinions.
Right.
This album has been, you know, we've been working on this album since 2010. And a lot of it has been our own issues and our own things we're dealing with, but we still respect each other in those
That's
things.
important.
And that's, you know, those are things that mom raised us with, and as we adopt other brothers and sisters, that, you know, she helped incorporate that as well. So it's just it's like family. We love each other. I'm knock down, drag you out, and you know, behind closed doors. But when we hit that door, it's TJG. That's it.
Right.
So does that count for my? You said the characteristic. Does that count for me? Because she just ain't.
She did do it.
Because I mean,
But I'm Papa Joe.
Me and David, do we get a chance to talk? Speak on it.
You know, he talks most of the time.
A lot.
You know, and I can say, you know, he just has a strong vision.
He does.
And we know where the heart comes from.
Right.
Okay.
It's really a good thing. You know what I mean? Just to have that ability to push a vision, especially when it comes to just TJG and the album. You know, but you know, you better do that dance move just like Mark. Remember American Dream?
You know, had some moments like that. We gotta do it right.
I be practicing. No, I'm kidding. No. But yeah, man, that's just something that's just as a vision pusher that you see in JR. For you want to go next?
Let's talk about Dave. You talk about Dave?
Oh, you got one for me?
I know David to me. Okay, this is David.
You go ahead.
David is the most. I'm not used to an easygoing brother. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it because
So like how it
But
goes.
David is like
Are they that different?
total opposite of JR. But at the same time, don't get it twisted. Like he'll say what he want to say, but he'll just throw it out there. You know.
With a scripture.
With a scripture.
Whoop you.
And then you can't get mad with, he throws it out there so clean and so smooth, you can't get mad, you just gotta sit and marinate on it. Okay, let me
Have the word on.
And you can tell when he's bothered by something or he doesn't like, he's just smooth. He's a total opposite of me and JR. Cause me and JR, we like, back and forth.
Sound like
David is like the,
Really?
let's just pray.
Don't put it.
This thing interview my lad. This thing interview. I don't want that
Personally, she
This is domestic.
We want to turn it this way.
Yeah, all right.
I just think he's easy going.
No more.
But not easy going like play over him.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy going like he just don't get up in a tiff about things like that. I love it.
That's a good trait.
It is.
And yeah, I'm about to fizz up my whole team cold. We known to cause a blizzard. And when you hear this song, I know that you gon' like it. Grab your foe, family, friend, all God's people is invited. Ever since I got ignited, I took that torch and lighted, and I'm passing it to y'all so we can stay united. Yeah, we all are champions. The opposite.